Good morning, Archers, and welcome to Southside Archer Minutes, where we bring you all things Southside and beyond in our top news room. We had no live feed, unfortunately, but we did have two outstanding soloist awards. Eric Reyes, 12th place drum set. Lennox Huggs, 10th place flute. Please congratulate them if you had them in classes today. This just in from Mr. Curry and Mr. France. Attention coaches, weight room policies have changed. You must stay in the weight room with your athletes and wipe down everything that athletes have used. All equipment must be returned to its original place. Ms. Castater is proud to announce that Southside is offering up to 6 dual credits courses right here at Southside. What is dual credit? You ask, it's the same as what you will pay big money for in college courses, including some of the dual credit courses we have at Southside High School. They are government, economics, pro-calculus, world, highest in French. Attention all GSA members, we need all hands on deck to help tie-dye t-shirts this week. Thursday, March 4th and next week, Thursday, March 11th. We have lots of shirts to do and we need all the help we can get. Please meet after school at 4:15 in Miss Salone's room G117. This and from Miss Deitch. The Archers Can Club collect $2,272 for Miss Virginia's food pantry during the 2020 food drive last fall. The money raised support the pantry for 1 week. Miss Oak's 7th period class won the 7th challenge, collecting 67 overall. Mr. Graff and Mr. Simplest both raised $35. Robotics Club will be officially starting its team this school year, so if you are interested in competing in something that isn't sports, come to Robotics Club every Tuesday after school from 4:30 to 5:30. Please see Miss Melise B218 for details. In our sports topic, congrats to Black Hawk for defeating Shawnee at the past week championship girls middle school basketball game. Also, a big shout out to Always Amazing Memorial Park team for competing, as well have some footage taken by freshman Brandy Jones. As we reach closer to spring, I sound shy, don't I? I'm sorry. Tell me to restart. And now, as we reach closer to spring, the weather continues to improve and the snow is melting. High in the mid-50s will arrive as early as next week. And now for a bad joke of the day. Imagine if Americans switched from pounds to kilograms. Overnight, there would be mass confusion. To end our show, we'll leave you with a clip with the massive Southside Documentary Project by Mr. Truesdale. Teachers and students were interviewed about.
Taking it behind the scenes of Mrs. Ross' dance class with Kimberly and Sonia.
What did you do?
Here are a few words from the people in the tap dance class.
What is it like learning from home now?
It's very different and kind of difficult with the Zoom, especially when the Zoom kind of just doesn't always cooperate a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. So
When you are at home, what does she tell you guys to do? Like, how do you practice there?
She tells us, like right now, we're tapping right now, and she tells us to, she gave us like boards, like tapping boards, so we don't have to tap on like regular carpet or stuff. And she just tells us to just work on the tap dancing that we're working on. So.
How do you determine what certain skills they have?
Well, just like sports, there are basic skills. So soccer, you have running and dribbling, that sort of thing. So once they exhibit and master the basic skills, we usually start with ballet because ballet is the language of dance. So even though you're doing hip-hop dancing, I might tell you to rond de jambe your leg. And so you have to have that language so you know what to do with your leg.
While we were in the classroom, we seen that it takes a lot of skill and practice to master the tap
What are
dance.
some of the steps you do to warm yourself up and to, get in the flow of your routine?
We definitely have a lot of choreographed warm-ups depending on what we are doing that day or depending on what piece we are focusing on. We just do the warm-ups for that day.
So how do you pick the music?
I just listen to a lot. I listen to a lot of music. This piece that we're tapping to right now, they were interviewing Loudon Wainwright, and he just recreated a bunch of music from the 1920s and sort of put a modern spin on it. And this is just such a happy. To tap dance, you absolutely have to hear the feet.
To wrap this up, we would like to thank Ms. Ross's dance class for allowing us to film her. We would like to leave you with a short clip of them dancing.